Welcome back to another episode of the Flight Show. I'm here live. I'm Joe Metzger,
I'm Ryan Betcher.
and we are live in the training room right now on a Friday morning. We've got my man Slade in here. We've got MC Hurley, Shrek Fanatic. We got trainer Andrew rocking and rolling, getting the ankle take ready for tonight's big game against Summit Country Day. How you getting ready for that game tonight?
I'm really excited. A chance to go 9-1 and
Let's go.
clinch the MVC title outright. I'm expecting a big game from Griff, Alex Wells, Max Laban. I think they're all gonna.
Big games from everyone tonight.
It's those seniors' last regular season game
Ever.
So
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
should be great.
And earlier this morning, I got to talk to Griffin.
Yep.
So let's hear from what Griffin had to say about tonight's game and the rest of the season. All right, I'm here live with Griff the morning of the Friday night game against Summit tonight. Last week, you were MVC Athlete of the Week. You set a record for completions for school history at CHCA. Congrats for both of those, the
Thank
win
you.
and that. What are you looking forward to tonight? What are you guys looking forward to when it comes to playing Summit tonight?
Yeah, last regular season game. We're just going to go out there, do what we do, execute every play, just try to get better because, we got the playoffs coming up. So we just want to make sure we're really sharp with everything that we know we're supposed to do. So we're just going to win every play and just do our jobs.
Going off of winning every play, Coach Renfro and his staff, when they came in, they started to create like verbatims where they talk a lot about going 1-0, making it better. Can you talk about both those phrases, what they mean to you, but also like as a program, as you guys have completely shifted this culture and created a winning program? What does that mean to you as a captain and the team, and how do you guys take that every week into each game?
Yeah, so for me personally, 1-0 is really helpful because 1-0 tells me it doesn't matter how my game has been thus far. I can just do my best to win that play, do my job, and that really helps you get into a rhythm. So as long as I'm not focusing on the whole outcome, if I'm just focusing on the play that we're at right now,
Yeah.
if I just focus on winning that play, that's how we execute. That's how I do my job. And then as a program, I think for the 3 years that the coaches have been here, we have gotten so much better at going 1-0 because, obviously we're not perfect. We're going to mess up. We're going to miss assignments. But when we have that mentality to just focus on the next play, win that play, that's just how that's how we execute, and that's how we get the job done.
That's awesome.
And make it better, it's just, again, we're not going to be perfect, but we got to find opportunities to grow in every area, whether that's outside of football, on the field. So when we just have that in the back of our head, I think that's helped us as men and as players on the field.
That's awesome. And I love being able to hear you. For those at home listening, they see probably pretty quickly there's a reason you guys have also created winning culture. It's not just coaches, but kids like you that have bought in, done your job, and bought into all the things the coaches are telling you guys day after day. So awesome, and props to you. Here at CHCA, obviously you get a lot out of this school and a lot out of the academics, the athletics. How is it going to help you when you graduate from here, go on to the next stage of life, both faith-based, sports, academically, all the things?
Yeah, well, for the most important thing you just said is faith-based.
Yeah.
Everything I learn here, whether that's leadership, whether that's in the classroom, on the field, everything is through a lens of faith. So first of all, that's just been so important for me.
Yeah.
Because I believe, that should have an impact on every area of your life. So I've grown so much as a leader. There's been so many opportunities, so much support here where I've been able to grow into the man I am today. And I credit all that to this school, the opportunities, the people, the relationships I've built. So I'm just so grateful for it.
That's awesome. I got a couple more. One more on the faith-based side. What's your favorite verse? I know we talked about that earlier.
My favorite verse is Proverbs 3:5-6, which is trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. And that's just kind of a reminder, even if I don't understand why something's happening, I just got to trust that God has a plan, because if I put my faith in him, I know I'm good. Even if I might not understand it, I know it'll all work out because he's got me.
That's awesome. And last fun question. Your dad, Paul, one of my favorite people, he's got an awesome shoe collection of Jordans. Do you think you'll ever be able to catch him when it comes to the Jordans and all the shoes he's got?
I don't think so, man. I mean, he's got so many, and I used to be able to wear them, but I've unfortunately
You got bigger feet than
I've
him now?
outgrew his size, so I don't
yeah.
know. I'm gonna try to catch up to him one day. But
New big man in the house over there. That's
Yes, sir.
awesome. Awesome. Well, it's been awesome talking to you. Good luck tonight. Good luck in the playoffs. Congrats on all your accomplishments this year. You're making us really proud. I know I'm proud of you. So good luck this year. Go Eagles.
Thanks, Joe Matt. Yes, sir.
Eagle Nation, take flight.
Joe, that was really good stuff. Obviously, it's great to hear Griff, and he had an amazing performance last week. You mentioned the record that he set. Also had 2 rushing touchdowns, so Really strong performance by him. Really good things. Cross country, boys won their third consecutive district title. We went 1, 2, 3 again. It's becoming pretty constant for us to do that. So Nate, Jagger, Wyatt, once again, 1, 2, 3. Our top 6 runners all hit a PR, which is really, really good on the boys' side. Won the district 29-41 over Madeira, and we're also now, new state polls out, we're number 2 in the state, which is going to give us a shot
At a state title.
at a state title. Girls
go.
team also advanced to regionals, which is phenomenal. They hadn't done that in 7 years. And Addison Connor finished 10th.
She was moving.
She was
2016.
2016, and Haley also went sub 21,
Yeah.
ran 2042.
Yeah.
So great job, girls. Really excited to see you guys all run this weekend. I think the race
They're
for
in
the boys,
Troy.
yeah, the race for the boys starts at like 11:20, somewhere around there.
Girls are 11:50. Boys are at 12:30.
There we go. Thank
Yeah.
you. I love that.
Yeah.
So yeah, right around lunchtime, come up to Troy
It's gonna be awesome.
and check that out.
Yeah.
Speaking of Troy, volleyball is also playing in Troy.
It's weird that both are up there.
They've got a huge win over Wyoming.
And
Wyoming wore black jerseys, so they started with a red card. We started with a 1-0 lead, and then we just dominated from there on out. Swept them. It was a quick night, but it was a great night. Girls played really, really well, especially Ellie Eldridge. She was dominant.
And they
You got a
play-
chance
and
to talk to her.
I did, and they get to play. They play Brookville
They do.
tomorrow night up in Troy for a district title, which would be awesome, and a chance to play McNick in
Yeah.
the following round, most likely.
Yep.
But I got to talk to Ellie. It was a great interview with her. Always loved talking to her. Better than my first one. The first one I had with Ellie a couple months ago, that was the beginning of the flight show. So
Yep.
we're starting to get better with our interview
Just like
skills.
Sophia's got better, this one's getting better.
It's going to just keep
Yep.
getting better. So
Got
love talking to her. Let's hear from her. All right, I am here on a Friday morning with Ellie the Edge Eldridge. First and foremost, how did you get the nickname the Edge? Tell us about that.
Well, I had it for softball when I was younger, and we got to pick our nicknames. And actually, my dad came up with it because the last 4 letters of our last name are EDGE. So, just
And it fits you.
yeah, I guess.
If anyone,
yeah.
like we have Natalie Kraft sitting over here, and she knows like the Edge, you're edgy on the court, basketball, volleyball. You make like tough plays look easy. It kind of fits the Edge, even though it's not softball. Now it's volleyball and basketball.
Mhm.
But the rumor is you are playing softball this year. Can you confirm that?
I don't know. We'll see. I think so. Yeah.
Okay, it's on the
I think
table.
so, yeah.
But the Edge is a sweet nickname. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
That's an awesome nickname. You guys play tomorrow against Brookville
Yes.
in the district final.
Yes.
Okay, up in Troy. That's an hour and a half
Mhm.
away. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
What are we looking forward to seeing out of Brookville, and what's the game plan going into it to get ready for them?
So they have a date and commit, so really just looking to stop her because she's like she's their best player. So I think if we stop her, we'll
Keep it out of her hands. Get some blocks.
yes for sure.
I know we're a little bit banged up
Yeah.
right now.
Mhm.
We're looking forward to hopefully getting healthy, getting a win tomorrow, moving on
sure.
to the next round. So good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Real quick question. Our first interview didn't go this well. Right
Yeah.
now, we're rolling right now in this interview.
Definitely.
Our first interview didn't go as well as this one, but that's because I wasn't prepared. My questions weren't
It's
very
okay.
good. CHCA, okay? You
Yeah.
have been a light here at CHCA. How has CHCA helped you from a standpoint over the last 4 years get ready for both college
Mhm.
and leaving this place? What has it done for you? What are some of the things
Um,
you can take?
Just like teaching me life lessons. I think the culture of joy that you implemented into basketball, it's just like super cool. Just like you said to yourself, I've never like thought about that before. So just like taking that, like putting others before myself, kind of thing. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome. And you got resilient faith with Dr. Pohl. Can we give
Yeah.
Dr. Pohl a shout out?
Yeah, great
We're-
class, Dr. Pohl.
We're reading
Appreciate
we're
it.
reading about Ecclesiastes right now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
People that are watching, Dr. Pohl would tell you Ecclesiastes was not written by King Solomon.
Correct.
That's what we're learning about.
Correct.
We don't know who wrote Ecclesiastes,
Yes.
but whoever wrote it was some sort of king, prophet,
Mhm.
someone with a lot of wisdom, obviously.
Yeah.
Right?
right.
Great book of the Bible. Check
Yeah.
out Ecclesiastes. Ellie's reading it right now. She's studying up on it. All right, some fun questions. Favorite movie?
Remember the Titans.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Should
great
we
movie.
this year? Should me and you like during a practice do like strong side,
Yeah. for
left side,
sure.
and just throw people off?
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
I would.
Favorite TV show?
Your TV show.
What's
Hmm.
one you're watching right now?
Ooh. Nothing really right now.
What about the Walter Boy one? You like that one?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, the Walter
Are you
Boys.
watching that one still? Or are you done with it?
Kind of stopped in the middle. Maybe
Okay.
we'll go back to it.
That's a
after.
thing for you. You kind of stop in the middle.
Yeah.
You're more focused on beating Brookville on Saturday.
Exactly.
I
That's
love
right.
that. All right, last question. What's my Chick-fil-A order?
I'm gonna go Chick-fil-A sandwich with fries and a lemonade.
That's pretty good. Diet lemonade.
Okay.
But you almost got it right.
Okay.
Ellie's Chick-fil-A order. I know it by heart. 8-count nugget,
Yep.
fries
Yep.
with a ketchup,
Yep.
and a cherry Coke.
Yep.
See that? That's how you know you got to know your players. All right, well, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the flight show today.
Of course.
This very last second for you. You crushed it.
Thanks.
So this is Ellie Eldridge, libero for the Lady Eagles, defensive specialist. Eagle Nation, take flight.
Joe, that was much better
Thank you.
than your first one.
Yeah.
I really.
She did a great job with her answers too.
Yeah.
She's becoming more polished with her media skills.
That's because of
which
the
is
internship.
huge. Yeah. And
Yeah.
if the Lady Eagles in volleyball and basketball make a run to state, you know she'll be ready to be on the podium talking to the press.
Yeah,
Ellie
exactly.
Eldridge,
That's right.
press trained.
That's right.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, 3:00, girls against Brookville. Come up and support the Eagles. Quick, I guess, highlight. Last week we were live from Mason, the Linder Tennis Center. Our girls finished fourth. Corinne and Miranda finished fourth in the state. An amazing accomplishment, exceeded expectations, and I think we are all very, very proud of what they've done. The state certificates came in the mail today, so we're going to be able to hand those out to them next week.
Congrats to both of them.
Congrats to both of them on
Awesome
an amazing
accomplishments,
season.
Yes.
Soccer. Both soccer teams ended their seasons this week, but both did really well this year. Boys beat Clark. I want to say 7-0 or 8-0.
Yeah.
Girls beat Talawanda 7-0 or 8-0. I think it was 8-0. And then our seasons ended this week, but just an amazing accomplishment from both teams. I think both coaches actually were MVC coaches of the year, which is really cool.
Congrats to both Coach McDaniel and Coach Rock.
Yep.
Great job, both of them.
So really, really good there. Joe, that's all we got for fall sports, but let's just take a minute real quick and talk about girls basketball.
Yeah.
Season's getting ready to start. We've got a lot of players returning from last year's squad, 17 wins in the regular season last year.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts as you're going into year 4 of the Joe Metzger era?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think we have a really good team. I think we lost a lot of seniors, but we bring back a lot of major production from a really good team last year that's continuing to learn how to win and how to do things the right way. This group is super, super, super competitive. So they want to win. And I know for any coach out there that has ever coached or played, you know that you only can get so much out of each group based upon the competitiveness level and what they want to do. And so we have a lot of girls that want to accomplish big things. I'm really excited for them. I think we're going to have an awesome year. I think as long as we stay healthy and do what we're supposed to do every day in practice and throughout the off season and into the season, I think we're going to have a really good season.
Great. Yeah. So Ava had she had the ball in her hands a lot last year and was a very good leader for your program. Who do you see kind of filling that role or maybe taking a step from what she has done previous years as some new leadership gets developed?
I think we have a lot of pieces that can really contribute in a lot of ways when it comes to scoring. Sienna Doyle was out last year. She had an ACL injury, so she missed her freshman year. Sienna would have probably started as a freshman. Not probably, she would have started as a freshman, and my girls knew that last year. She's healthy. She looks great right now. No one works harder than that kid, and that kid is ready to rock and roll. She's going to push the pace at a higher level than we've ever played before, which sets up really well for some of the girls like Haley and Ellie and Murphy and like moving the ball up the floor quickly is going to be what we're going to do a lot of. Sienna's going to help us do that, but Sienna creates a lot of offense for herself, which ultimately is really, really hard for defenses to guard because they have to be in help. It's going to open up a ton of shooters to be wide open. Ireland's going to get a lot of shots. Corinne's going to get a lot of shots. Ellie's going to get a lot of shots. And then on top of it, like you can't really stay in front of Sienna at the top of the key. So the harder it is to guard her, the harder it also becomes to guard your post. And our 6-foot post, Shea Bourne's pretty dang good too.
Yeah, she is. She's very good. What's different on the schedule this year?
We play Ursuline to start the year. We're starting the year. We have the same 3 scrimmages we had last year. All 3 teams will look really good. So we'll go a tri scrimmage with Indian Hill and Brookville to start. We'll scrimmage Mercy McCauley, and we'll scrimmage Marymount. All 4 of those teams had really good years last year, looking to have really good years this year. That, to me, is going to be a teller for how much better we can get in the offseason. We don't really worry about winning scrimmages. We're more worried about, like, each day just making it better and getting better with what we can control. So if we control the things we need to control in those 3 scrimmages, we'll move forward into the season ready to go for Ursuline. And then we get Summit in game 2. We got Fenwick at home this year. We obviously got 2 games against Purcell. We have a tough schedule. We've scheduled pretty hard this year. It's going to be a good year. I think it's going to help set us up. I have a group of girls that really are looking forward to tournament play. And so I know for them, like, these games and these tough games we're scheduling only are going to prepare them better for playoff time and when the tournament comes around.
Well, you've done a great job elevating the program, taking it to new levels. Last year, we hit 17 wins for the first time since 2008. There's a rich tradition here. We're excited to see what happens in year 4 with the girls basketball program under your leadership. And we're thankful for how you're pouring into those girls. You talk about culture of joy. What does that mean to you in the program?
So for us, like, first and foremost, joy in and of itself is something that's eternal. It's not temporary. And so we often remind our girls, like, happiness is a temporary feeling. Happiness comes and goes in waves. Whether we're sad or happy, whatever's going on emotionally in our lives, like, joy can always stay constant and it can remain in all settings. So, like, we can be joyful through all circumstances, right? Like in James 1, it talks about, and Coach Renfro shared at FCA this week about, like, consider it pure joy, right? No matter what happens, we consider it pure joy, right? Like Paul's writing, we're going to consider, well, James is writing, not Paul, but Paul writes about this too in Corinthians, but James is writing, we consider it pure joy. So joy itself is something that is eternal. And so whatever circumstances my girls are going through, we're trying to push them to be in a joyful state. That doesn't mean you're always going to be happy, but we're going to remain joyful and cheer each other on. And so Jesus, others, yourself, if we keep it in that order, often the world is telling us to, like, go yourself, others, Jesus, but we're telling them Jesus comes first, keep him at the center, and then ultimately that should lead to us elevating others above ourselves. And when we do that, we can do special teams as a team in a program.
Awesome. Season kicks off, what is it, November 25th against Ursuline?
24th.
24th
Yeah,
against
but who's
Ursuline
counting?
at Ursuline.
Yeah.
Today is the 24th, so it's one month from today. We're
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That wraps up another Flight Show. Thanks for the
Thank
girls
you.
b-ball preview.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Next week will be a little bit different because it's fall break, so nobody should miss the episode next week.
Yeah.
It'll be really good.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's been fun.
It has.
Eagle Nation.
Take
Take
flight.
flight.
Special thanks to our sponsors, Summit Financial,
Mm-hmm.
Gregory Forrest Lester, the Tree Health Professionals, and Stevens Investment and Insurance. We're so grateful for your support for CHCA Eagles Athletics.